And thousands of mourners will gather in the next week to pay their respects to former President Jimmy Carter. How this weekend's memorial services could impact your commute. That is our top story here at 4:30. Thank you so much for continuing to stay with us here at 4 o'clock. Turning now to the Carter Center in Atlanta, where preparations are underway. We want to get over to our Jonathan Martin live at the Carter Center. Jonathan, we know so many people are going to be where you are to really give their final thoughts and really reflect on the life and legacy of former President Jimmy Carter.
That's right, Faith, and they'll be able to do that starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. We've been told that really every detail of this state funeral has been planned, not just for months, but for years and years, every day, and really down to the minute of what will happen. We know around 7 o'clock tomorrow, people will be able to come here to the Carter Center to pay their respects. We do expect a lot of people will be here. If any indication, you can see behind me, the memorial has been growing for days and days, just hours after we learned about the former president passing. Now, if you are coming here to the Carter Center, there are some things you'll want to know. First of all, roads are already closed here in this area. So here's details of that. Roads are closed, including East John Lewis Freedom Parkway, also parts of North Highland Avenue right here near the Carter Center. These closures, keep in mind, will remain in place until Tuesday at noon. So that might affect your commute if you live or even work in this area or trying to get here. Now, if you're heading to the Carter Center tomorrow or over the next couple days, MARTA is going to be your best bet. They made it easy. They have a free shuttle from the King Memorial Station. That shuttle starting tomorrow at 6:30 tomorrow night. But remember, there's no parking at the station or here at the Carter Center. Also, bags, purses, they are not allowed except for diaper bags. But if you bring one, that will also be searched. So make sure you plan ahead so things can be smooth and hassle-free if you are coming here to pay your respects. Now, Faith, the final journey for the president, his journey through Georgia, will start about 140 miles south of where I am tonight in Americus, Georgia. We know the president has been there for days now. His remains at the Phoebe Sumter Medical Center, surrounded by his Secret Service. Rebecca Lindstrom spoke to the local sheriff there, and he says he and so many people in that community are so proud and so honored to play a role in this state funeral.
Sumter Sheriff Eric D. Bryant says President Carter is finally resting.
The community sees him as a man that will not stop. He keeps going. So now the mood in the community, when you hear people talking, he is at rest now.
But Bryant considers it an honor that right now he is busier than ever.
I want to make sure every single thing is perfect. I want to make sure that, the patrol car is parked perfect. I want to make sure that the uniform fits me just the way I want it to fit.
And Bryant says it's not just his uniform. He has been traveling the motorcade route, making sure the grass is watered and the streets are clean. Sheriff Bryant says this small community is used to a national spotlight and has been working with crowds of Carter fans long before his funeral.
Oh my gosh, Maranatha Baptist Church in Plains.
Bryant says Mr. Carter's Bible studies only grew as he got older.
Always people. Always, every Sunday, that was a detail.
It's a detail Bryant worked as a young deputy. Now sheriff, he will be part of the motorcade that escorts the president from Americus to Atlanta. In Americus, Rebecca Lindstrom, 11 Alive News.
And the sheriff, amongst so many people, Faith, just so proud to be a part of what is going to happen over the next several days. Now, the final part of the president's journey before he makes his way back to Georgia in Plains will happen on January 9th. It'll include a stop in Washington, D.C. There will be a national funeral at the Washington National Cathedral. After that, Carter's body will return here to Georgia for a private funeral at Maranatha Baptist Church, the same place he taught Sunday school, the same place he went to church in his hometown of Plains. And that will conclude with a private burial at the family's home. He'll be buried and reunited with his wife, Rosalind, a spot in their backyard that he chose for them both to reunite and be buried years ago. So it'll be a very special time for this state funeral, which again gets started tomorrow morning in Americus before it makes its way here to the Carter Center. We'll have much more coming up in our 5 o'clock hour.
Jonathan, thank you so much. It's going to be a time of reflection, people thinking back, those who lived during that time and those of a new generation all thinking back and coming together, no matter which side of the aisle that they're on. So it's going to be a beautiful sight. Of course, a sad one as well as people continue to mourn, but we do appreciate you bringing us those details. You can watch our special live coverage starting right here at 6 a.m. like Jonathan was saying. You can also stream it live on 11 Alive Plus. The app is free to download on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV device.